Hi, thanks so much for tuning in again. I wanted to do a little bit more of a video on the one that I did initially there earlier today about keeping the masses confused. And one of the main things I do want to say and reiterate is that this is very clear across the board, right? It's clear that their whole purpose is to do that. And the reason for that is that your happiness is not part of their plan. It never was, it never will be. So your happiness entails you wanting to find what brings you joy and being creative with your ideas and your view of the world around you. And they don't want that. They want you dependent on them. They want you dragged down by them because their only purpose is to enslave you into their corporate, minute percentage of people that have massive amounts of money. And it's, yeah, the world is shifting right now, and I don't really want to get into any of that right now. I just more or less want to say that you need to understand that they're confusing you at all points, and with that confusion doesn't allow you to think straight. And because you're not thinking straight, you're stressed out. And when you're stressed out, then you need a pill. And then when you need a pill, you need therapy. And then when you need therapy, oh, you're fixed. Oh, wait, something else hurts. Okay, well, here's a pill. Oh, that hurt. Okay, here's a pill. Oh, a pill. Oh, here, have a glass of wine. Oh, here, have a beer. Right? So it's continual, constant poison feeding. I said this in my earlier videos, how you gotta stop drinking the fucking Kool-Aid, because that is your first step to mental wellness. Listen, okay, yeah, I'm gonna say this because I know somebody's gonna jump out there and just come at me. No. Listen, if you are heavily medicated, or if you're medicated, period, doesn't matter, heavy or whatnot, if you're medicated, I'm going to ask you to sit back and just take time to really think about your life situation and everything in it. I don't care what point of life you are, I don't care how old you are. Just please do this. Look at the overall of your life. You can figure out your own points of improvement. And while you're figuring out your points of improvement, you can also recognize where the confusion sits. And when you can recognize where the confusion sits, you can start looking in different directions. So just remember, if you're not happy with your world or what's in your world, and you need to be highly inebriated, highly intoxicated with poisons, pharmaceuticals, please, please, just give yourself some time to really look at the overall of your life. Go in different directions. Talk about the help that you really need. Talk about the things that are going to help you get better. You have to ask yourself the right questions. That's what I mean. And it's hard because we're constantly confused with the information that they're putting out there. Oh, yes, it's good for you. Oh, no, it's not good for you. Oh, we've got a pill for that. But just remember, you might die if you take the pill, but it's going to help that. So, yeah, you really just you gotta take a step back and just look at the overall of your world that you're in, what you created, what you put forth. You are responsible. You're responsible for your happiness. You're responsible for your choices. You're responsible for your world. Nobody's coming to save you. I'm going to say this, and I've said it, and it's true. You got to start realizing the power of your own strength and your own mental capabilities. And in order to do that, you have to reassess your world and everything in it and start recognize where they've got you confused and lost, preventing you from being creative and being who you truly are meant to be and to really fulfill what your purpose is. They don't care. They have one purpose: fill their own quazillionaire pockets. Well, we're their little sheep slaves. They're lying to us in every aspect. Everything's been corrupted by garbage. And now they're trying to wipe all the information off. The old stuff that, created the internet they're trying to remove that information, erase it. So only the winners win and the rest of the history is not told. So honestly, you really got to sit and assess your world right now. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what your personal situation is. Every single one of us are sitting there right now. We're at that point where we need to really start assessing and looking at our world and everything in it. It's important now. Not that it wasn't before, but I think one of the big messages it's real important right now. Because we are awakening and we are realizing the lies and the misinformation and disinformation and the lies that we've been fed, the programs that we've been fed, and just keep them confused. If we understood the strength and the power of our own mental abilities, they'd shit themselves. Actually, they maybe are. Who knows? But we're awakening. And through that awakening, I think one of the big steps that we need to really, really concentrate on is the fact that we need to reassess the life that we're living. Everything in our world. If you're not happy, and you know you're not happy and you haven't been happy for a really, really long time, or even a short period of time. If you've been unhappy for a short period of time and you come across this video, then obviously it's for you. So you really just got to reassess your world. Start there. Stop looking outward for validation, for worth, for value. You're valuable. You're priceless. And you know what they forgot to tell you? They don't want you to know. You're limitless. Yes. That's what I mean. Keep you confused. They don't want you to be, they don't. Because the more we become empowered, the less power they have. So, like I said, that is their purpose, keeping us confused, and be mindful of that. Choose your information carefully. Prioritize your topics and what it is that you want to do. And just be mindful that they want you unhappy. They don't care if you're happy or unhappy. They just want you a slave to their process. So just remember that, okay? Until next time, thanks again. Really appreciate it. We'll talk soon. Leave me some comments. You have, whatever. I'd appreciate it, just so we can get this conversation going, okay? I'd love to do more of these. Thanks for listening. Take care. Clearly stated, this is Vibrating Minds. Until next time.